rational, scientific, dispassionate. When you create a business, with time you need to have a lot of people that are phlegmatic if you want to have sustainability. Because you have to bring rationality, a lot of rationality in an organization if you want stability, if you want success on the long run. At the beginning you have very much choleric, melancholic people, melancholic with an idea, the great idea that breaks the status quo, it's the melancholic. Then you have the builder, the manager, the one that builds the system on the foundation of that idea. This is the choleric. Then after you have the sanguine who bring people together. You bring people together around this beautiful project. Then after you'd better have a lot of phlegmatic inside, because you need to have this stability over time. And this stability is brought by rationality, science. Phlegmatic people, they like things the way they are. Creativity, breaking the status quo, getting out of the routine, this is not me. I'm not interested in that, because this means war, passion, and I hate those things. I want peace at any price. Magnanimity is the challenging virtue for the phlegmatic. Melancholic people dream, they like to dream. Their world inside, the spiritual world inside themselves is very rich. But they have difficulties to transform their dreams into missions, into action. They have to build audacity for that. The phlegmatic people, their difficulty is that they don't even dream. You see the difference? They don't even dream. Biologically, they are not dreamers. So for them, the challenge is not audacity. The challenge is deeper. It's magnanimity. You have to make him dream. You have to make him set high goals. You have to help him get out of the status quo, the routine. All of us, we have to grow in magnanimity. Even those for whom it's not a big challenge, we still have to grow in magnanimity. But for the phlegmatic, it is the challenge number one. I told you yesterday about Darwin Smith at Kimberly Clark. He was a phlegmatic nature. When Jim Collins went to see him, after he wrote his book, he couldn't believe it, that this was the guy who did what I know he did. Because the guy was shy, dispassionate, hiding away. He said, yeah, I don't understand, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit, why? Because Darwin Smith was a man of character. He was phlegmatic, but he had an incredible magnanimity. He was a magnanimous phlegmatic. Abraham, there is no fight in his life. He's always agree. He wants to agree with everyone. He's a diplomat. But this guy is an incredible dreamer. He had a mission, and he moved forward until the very last day of his life. He was very audacious. He left his country, he left his people. So he was a very, very magnanimous phlegmatic. But he's not a choleric at all. He's not a melancholic at all. This guy Abraham is a phlegmatic. His story is the story of phlegmatism, in which you have a man that built an incredible capacity for magnanimity. So you can be a phlegmatic and magnanimous at the same time. It is possible. You have to work on yourself. Phlegmatic people, as I told you, they're very rational, very scientific. They love peace. Their problem is that they don't know how to dream. They don't like the dream because the dream is madness for them. For them, the dream is madness, and they don't like things that are mad because they are scientific, they are rational, they like numbers, they don't like dreams. And that's no good. That's no good at all. So those of us who are phlegmatic need to remember the virtue that is a challenge for you is the virtue of magnanimity. You need to dream. You need to become a magnanimous person. And you need to transform that dream into a mission, into action. Melancholic people have a difficulty to implement the dream, but they have no difficulty to dream. They dream a lot, the melancholic. But the phlegmatic, the problem is that they don't dream. They are afraid of the dream. They don't like dreams because this is not mathematics. This is not 2 + 2 is 4. A dream is 2 + 2 is 5. And they don't understand that language. They have to learn that language little by little by developing the virtue of magnanimity.